President Park Geun's speech to the UN General Assembly this week was widely well received by global leaders, but North Korea was far from impressed, threatening to cancel the upcoming reunions for war-separated families. South Korea urges the North not to turn back on humanitarian issues. Kim Hyun has our top story.
South Korea's unification ministry on Wednesday voiced regret at Pyongyang's threat to cancel the planned separated families reunion and called on the North not to back out on already agreed humanitarian issues.
The South Korean government urges the North to stop denouncing and criticizing President Park's UN speech and comply with the high-level talks agreed to in August. Pyongyang should not turn away from humanitarian issues like the separated families reunion, threatening it for political and military means.
North Korea slammed President Park Geun for her speech this week at the United Nations, in which she warned Pyongyang about the consequences of further provocations. North Korea's committee in charge of inter-Korean relations said President Park has spewed out thoughtless words that attack Korea's own people and set the two Koreas at odds on the global stage. The committee claimed the speech ruined North-South relations when they were just beginning to thaw. It went on to say that President Park's speech, in the name of peace, reflected her ambition to reunify the Koreas by absorbing the North into the South with the help of foreign countries. It also said the South Korean leader had jeopardized planned reunions for families separated by the Korean War. The meetings are scheduled to be held at North Korea's Mount Kumgang resort from October 20th to the 26th. Meanwhile, President Park said on Monday that Seoul would fully support North Korea in developing its economy and improving the quality of life of its people if the regime abandons its nuclear program. The two Koreas made a landmark agreement last month to hold high-level inter-Korean talks in Seoul or Pyongyang as soon as possible. But experts say this too looks murky as the atmosphere turns hostile on the peninsula. On top of North Korea's possible launch of a long-range rocket to coincide the 70th anniversary of the founding of its ruling Workers' Party. Kim Hyun, Arirang News.